Welcome to day 21 of the 25 most notable American whiskeys of 2020. Hello, I'm Chad.
Hello, I'm Sarah. That was a lot of 20s.
I forgot what it was in the middle.
Oh, it's okay. You did a good job.
Yeah, but we've only been doing this for 21 days.
Right? It's almost over. We're getting there.
Scraping the bottom of the barrel.
That doesn't mean they're bad. Usually bottom of the barrel is...
Today, we'll be revisiting Booker's 2020-01. Booker's 2020-01 Granny's Batch.
Yeah, we did our 3 Bookers of the year, not 4. We have an episode on that if you're interested in learning more. But we did them, the 3 head-to-head on a live episode recently, and this was the winner. Although I will say that the 2020-03 batch did give it a run for its money, but
Pigskin.
we just cannot deny the peanut buttery goodness of this bottle. I don't even need to nose it. I don't even need to taste it to remember.
Yeah.
It was like a...
How about this?
People gave us...
I'm getting notes of peanut butter, it's silky.
People gave us a hard time because of the way I say Reese's Cup.
No,
Reese's Cup.
I think it was they were giving me a hard time.
You say...
Reese's.
And I say Reese's Cup. Reese's Cup. Reese's.
It's Reese's.
I said Reese's Cup. Okay, I'm like, what do I even say?
Not sorry, Reese's.
Is that what he said?
No, well, he says
He
not
says
sorry,
Reese's.
Because I like to say Reese's Pieces.
I also say, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, but I say Reese's Pieces.
Instead of Reese's Pieces.
Oh, E.T.
E.T. Yeah.
Ouch.
But anyway, pronunciation aside.
True.
It's Booker's.
It's chocolatey, it's peanut buttery,
Ooh.
it's silky on the nose. I mean, it smells like a peanut butter cup.
Now, we definitely have given Booker's its coverage.
We don't need, him and haw about it.
But, I remember when we opened this one, we said we were picking up on elements of the Booker's 30th anniversary in this one. It's that silky, peanut buttery note.
Oh, it's making me hungry.
Now, it's not the 30th anniversary.
Not. But it's slightly reminiscent.
But it's more in the wheelhouse than some other recent releases.
We should try them against each other just to see.
Just to, destroy this one and push it down.
Or this is really close and people should go buy it if they want to know what the 30th tastes like. I don't know that. I'm just saying.
Maybe.
It would be worthwhile information, I believe.
The Bonafides, 126.4 proof, and it's 6 years, 4 months, and 21 days.
I feel like we've done enough talking about other things about Booker's, theories about, people have, and why they're not going to pay $100 for it, and why is it even $100 in some places? And why are there only 3 batches this year?
Again, episode
a lot of
about
whys. That. Why would I pay more than blah, blah, blah than a Knob Creek single barrel for something that's only 6 years old?
Yeah.
Well, there's lots of other episodes out there. You should go watch that content. This is so warming. We talk sometimes about the getting into a hot bath or a hot tub feeling. This is that feeling. I just get chills. It's so warm.
I love it when a Booker's is my first bourbon of the day, which this is, because if you are more acclimated to it, you don't get this sensation. And right now, just having taken one sip, it's just...
Yeah. Oh, that's nice.
It's got a great mouthfeel. It's got the right amount of kick and spice and
It's just making me smiley.
Oh, smiley?
I just realized I had this big dumb grin on my face.
A bourbon eating grin?
I think it's like the equivalent of a comfort food barrel proof for me.
Okay.
Like mashed potatoes and mac and cheese or whatever your comfort food is. That thing that just makes you feel cozy and safe and like everything's going to be okay.
It's like a down-home bourbon.
Kind of, yeah. But
although there's now a bourbon called down home, so I guess...
So it's not that. I guess that would be different for everyone, right? Because not everyone has the same comfort food. It's like, reminds you of things you grew up with, or I don't know what. But this one, it just gives me the feelings. You know what else feels great?
WhiskyAmbitions.com.
That's right.
It's our home on the internet for our Glencairns, our rocks glasses, our water glasses, t-shirts, hoodies, sweatshirts, and more. Always coming soon. It's WhiskyAmbitions.com. Disclaimer, postage is super slow right now.
Yeah, there's nothing we can unfortunately do about it, but it is what it is. You can become a patron at patreon.com/itsbourbonnight. For as little as $1 a month, you can join our community and conversation and get patron-only exclusives and more.
Sometimes other people talk about how, it's a relatively young bourbon comparative to its price, 6 years,
Sure.
under 7 years as they typically are in the past few years. Always under 8 years, just about.
I think for me, this one's like a quality over quantity, except for the quantity's different, right? Normally people would mean like, I'd rather spend, more money to get one of something than 3 of another thing. But I think it's more about age. Like, you can tell me this is only 6 or 7 years, and why would you pay this whenever you can have a 12-year-old or a 15-year-old or whatever whiskey for less or the same? And I don't really care about that. I mean,
It's
about how does it taste? How does it make you feel?
I mean, we're all guilty of it, right? Using that as a metric or as a bar, like,
Yes.
when you're listing off the bona fides, as I've come to like to call it now. It's like, ooh, this is non-chill filtered. It's age stated at 12 years old. It's, cask strength. It's this and that. And those are all like positive things. It's like,
Right, you're just like checking the boxes.
they're like tech specs. But
Yeah. No, I think the age quantity does matter when we're saying like, oh, it's $100 and it's 24 months old.
right, there is a point
Is
where
it the world's
that
best rye?
can really come into account. But yeah, that's a tough metric to. I mean, it's not like a pissing match.
Sure.
To borrow that phrase, you can't say, well, this one is better
because
it's twice as old.
Sure.
Just thinking of like a 12-year or something.
Yeah, I kind of think
Doesn't
once we
exactly
pass
work
the
that way.
4-year bottled, like especially with bottled months, once we pass that 4-year mark, that all kind of goes out the window for me. I think
gotta
you can
think.
have really good quality stuff.
We could pull out a Jim Beam White Label, 4 years old, Booker's 6 and some change. It's only like 2 and some change older.
But let's talk
than
about the
this
difference.
one that's $17. Yeah, 80 proof, 126, whatever,
Mouthfeel.
126.4. And also, and we said it before, so not to beat a dead horse, but the selection of barrels is a metric that you can't really put on a label.
No.
I mean, sometimes they've tried, top of the warehouse to you. I can still not remember the name of that benchmark product where they take them from the top of the warehouse.
Top rack?
Top rack? Yeah,
rack?
I think it's something like that.
Something.
We still don't have those in our area, so don't blame us for not remembering that. They've tried to put that and introduce that as a metric, like a famous, I think it was a 2015 release of Booker's called Center Cut. But that kind of describes all Bookers. Like they're
Right,
taken from that
it's
center
that
cut, the middle
cross-section.
level of the middle of the warehouse, where the aging is, just right.
right.
There's something
It's that Goldilocks
special.
spot.
Goldilocks spot, exactly. And that's where shiny barrel comes from. It's because you can always tell the barrel that the distiller likes because he's always rubbing up against it with his whiskey thief because that barrel has become shiny.
Chad Loves just wants an excuse to shine stuff with his belly.
You need something
I'll do
shined?
it too.
Anyone? I don't know. We got on this whole thing about metrics and
I know,
specs
and we said we weren't going to talk about it, and then we did. It's just hard not to because I don't know why. I guess it's like if you had a celebrity that you love that everyone else hated, you'd kind of want, not that everyone hates Bookers, that is not true at all. But you'd kind of want to come to their defense with like,
Sure.
What about this?
Leave Brittany alone! Remember
like
that guy?
Yes, or like a book or a movie
Leave her alone!
where nobody else liked it, or half the people like it and don't. I think it's like that for Bookers. You want to argue your side.
It's grown itself into a decisive bourbon, I feel like.
I think
because
so.
of the price increase.
Yeah.
Which only happened once. I'll say no more. If you haven't seen it, watch that video.
But I think people got a little shocked this year whenever they couldn't walk in and find the 03 bash. And like there was a little bit of allocation there for a minute. And
Right.
I think it might have scared the people that were on the fence. I think it might have brought them back over into the Booker side because they were just like,
Possibly.
oh, well, if I can't always see it on the shelf, then maybe I should reconsider. I don't know.
Maybe. Let us know down in the comments. We'd like to know. I mean, we get our...
You have a hair on your nose,
Oh,
and
no.
it has been bothering me for
Thank
the
you.
past 60 seconds.
Oh, okay, thanks.
You're welcome.
You all didn't tell me. Ugh.
No one told me.
No, but we get our Booker's defenders in the comments when we get our Booker's like, oh, I left that back in 2018 or 17, whatever the price. I think it was 17.
Fair enough. It was, yes.
I feel like we kind of have an equal amount of those people,
Sure.
but we'd love to hear your thoughts down in the comments, so please let us know.
The peanut buttery goodness, and how, in the same vein of Booker's 30th, which was our favorite from, 2 years ago?
Yes.
Our best of 2020? I think that's the reason why...
Well, it wasn't 2020.
I'm sorry, of 2018. This is 2020. I don't know where I am. I think that's why this obviously made it into here. Just great mouthfeel. We love the Reese's peanut butter cup. If you're not into peanut butter cups, then maybe this isn't the one for you. You should try the pigskin batch. But just so delicious. And again, it's my kind of like a comfort bourbon for me. So I think that's why this landed here for me.
Yeah, so I don't know. Booker's. Divisive.
It is.
Divisive.
But we liked it. And we put it in, obviously, for best of. So there you have it.
Boom.
I think that should do it for us.
Oh my
I think
God,
we've
yes.
gone on for too long.
Yes, we definitely have. Okay, hey, if you haven't subscribed to us already, we'd love to have you come on over, join the team. You can click right up here. There's suggestions of otter videos about otters right down here.
I wish we had otter
We'll see you
videos.
over there in those. Thanks, Sarah.
Thanks, Chad.
Okay, until tomorrow, drink more bourbon.